Hello guys, Merry Christmas. Yeah, not a happy Christmas, is it? No, not a happy 2020 to be honest, is it? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, just try and spend Christmas as best as you possibly can with all the circumstances that are going on regarding obviously this pandemic and stuff like that. So stay safe out there, guys, and try and have some kind of a decent Christmas with your families and stuff like that. Anyway, what have we got in today's episode, guys? It's another top of the tables clash and a cup match as well. So let's get into it. Hello guys, welcome to FM21 here with Portsmouth. We've only played the one game since you last joined me, and we obviously at the top of the table against Oxford. Well, and today we're going to be playing Peterborough, and as you can see just here in the league table, just over to on your screen, the left hand side, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, this one. They are sitting in third, but as you can see, they've actually got a game in hand over us as well. So if they were to beat us today and then win their game in hand, they'd only be like a point behind us. So this is going to be a very close game. I've got a feeling they've got a lot to go for here, but we can't let up. We've got to stay strong and be having our heads screwed on and going into this one. The other game is, as you can see, against Plymouth in the EFL Cup, or EFL Trophy, I should say, but I think it's the Johnston's Paint Trophy, but it's the southern section here. So just showing you, the other teams that are involved in this in particular competition. We are actually the holders of it, so we're trying to defend that, and we're going to be up against fellow South Coast team in Plymouth, yeah, not too far down the road, as Plymouth, just down there on the border of Cornwall, and then Portsmouth's just a little bit further along the coast, isn't it? So a little bit of a sort of a derby kind of game between the two sort of maritime cities there. Is Portsmouth a city or a town? I know Plymouth's a city. Not sure actually. Let me know. Is Portsmouth a city or a town? Not sure on that one, but there we are. Anyway, enough of that. We're going to take it on Peterborough, like I say, looking good, and maybe could be our stronger challengers, because Oxford have got affected by obviously that result when we beat them. But for me waffling on, let's get into this. So this is the team that is going to be going into this. We have got our goalkeeper back, trying to say his name, McGilvery. I'm sorry, someone out there can tell me how to pronounce his name. We've got a few players that maybe not fully fit or picked up injuries and stuff like that. On our left hand side, Tricker is going to be playing, because we have got Cameron Pring, who is now picked up an injury. So Lee Brown and Cameron Pring are both out injured now, so Tricker's going to have to fill in that left back spot. We've got Raggett and Watmore in the middle there alongside, and then Johnson as right back. Naylor and Cannon in the midfield. Harness, Clements out on the wing. Andrins just in behind. Wheeler, not going to have him for much longer. Obviously, we only had him for a few months or whatever. So I think he goes back to Chelsea in January. So I'm trying to get the best out of him as possible. Disappointed in him? I wouldn't say disappointed. I think he's 18. He's got a lot to improve and stuff. But I think he's done all right. But I'm not going to be looking to try and extend his loan. We only managed to get him for 4 months as it is, and he cost us quite a bit. So I think I'll look around, maybe even try and possibly get in a permanent fixture in that sort of cam role in the January window. We'll see what our finances are like. Anyway, let's see. Excuse me. Let's see the Peterborough lineup, shall we? As you can see, fairly defensive in the fact that they've got 5 here at the back, with the 2 sort of sitting midfielders. But then they're going a bit more attacking with these 3 up front. But they're very narrow, aren't they? They haven't got, I'm sure their fullbacks are going to be pushing on, but they are quite narrow going into this. So maybe we can exploit them a little bit down their wings. That's a possibility. But yeah, anyway, here we go. So an early chance here as we got a throw in on the far side as Andrew now picks the ball up, but has been dispossessed, and they're going for a quick like counter attack, and Dembele's through the middle here, like, and I'm sure they're gonna like finish this. Oh, he's at the bottom of the post. We got away with that one. We got away with that one. That was our throw in down in their bottom corner there, and they managed to just get a quick breakaway. We need to be worried about that. And here we are again, like in the same sort of situation, but this time we've got a chance, and it's Hawula who's managed to head that in. We've got a bit more of a camera back here, like it's sort of panned back. Wasn't the best of angles. Maybe the replay will show us a little bit more closer in. It is a little bit more closer in as Johnson throws this one in, headed on there by Andrin, and then headed on again. And I'm not sure what their goalkeeper was doing there, but Hawula has just managed to just like nod it over the top of him. And we have taken the lead here, so bit of a mix-up there with their goalkeeper, but they're coming back here, and I said this will be a tough game, and there's a chance here, and they've equalised with Reece Brown. What a hit that was. Keeper wasn't able to keep that one out, and just the sheer power of the actual strike there has got past our goalkeeper. As you can see, it was a very quick response here, like, you know, from Peterborough. I think they felt a little bit sort of like disheartened by the fact that we'd taken the lead, but what a shot that is. Yeah, McGilvery there coming across, trying to like keep it out. Wasn't strong enough with it, with his like, you know, with his wrist, like, you know what I mean, so needs to work a bit more on that in training. Corner now, Clements like puts this one into the box, and there's a chance here, and we're back in the lead with Raggett. Well, this is a great game for the neutrals, isn't it? Like, you know, end-to-end stuff we're having here, and we're only 20 minutes or so into the game, and it is now 2-1 as Clements puts this one in. Raggett's coming in far post up against two defenders, but his sheer strength, like, of getting up there and getting the head on it, that corner system seems to be working for us at the moment. I'm sure we'll get found out later on in the season. So down in this bottom corner, it's not us with the throw in this time. It is actually Peterborough with it as James now like pushes forward. It goes down there up to, or should I say, goes forward like to Dembele. Gets out here to Clark Harris. Clark Harris is being forced back for them. Taylor now plays this one across, but we've intercepted that with Tricker. Harness now, can he get away here? He's got two players to get past, and he's like ended up, I was gonna say losing the ball, but he sort of kept hold of it. But our momentum is like kind of like, you know, waned there a little bit. But Clements now trying to go down the right, but no, he's been dispossessed. Naylor now picks this one up in the middle. Cannon plays this one out here to the right hand side. Johnson now like pushing forward from right back, plays it back out here to Clements. He's pushed him in a little bit too far wide, but he's managed to find, oh, he's found Harness, and we have now increased our lead to 3-1. Lovely bit of play there. Like, I thought we'd like, you know, like lost the momentum and lost the chance here as Johnson just pushed Clements out a little bit too wide. It would have been nicer if it was in front of him, but he's done so well to pick out Harness, and again good strength with the, like, you know, jump in header there against the sort of defenders. I think the defenders need to get on the weights a little bit. So we reach half time, and what a first half. Wow, 3-1. We only had 3 goal shots on target, and all 3 of them have gone in. Like, so what a game. It started off like, you know, manic, didn't it, with them hitting the post, like, you know, after, you know, our throw in, but yeah, we went down the other end. We then scored. They quickly came back 1-1, but then we just, like, you know, have just increased it nicely with another couple of goals. So yeah, Peterborough will be a little bit sort of unhappy with that result going into the break, and I think they felt that it was a lot closer than what it is. We need to make sure that you know, they're going to be coming out, and we're going to need to like make sure that the barricades are up, and maybe we can even increase our lead with them pushing forward, trying to obviously get back into this game. So we're into the second half, and what is this going to bring? At the moment, not as exciting as the first half. Like, this is the first highlight that there's been, so I think all the excitement was definitely in the first half. But we got a chance here with Harness, plays it in, and Angerin has now surely given us all 3 points as he smashes that one in. I was talking about him before the game, saying he wasn't, you know, he was okay, but he wasn't, you know, lighting things up. Well, he's definitely lit things up here with this, like, you know, this effort here. Like, as Harness just lays it into him, hits it first time, and he catches it sweetly, and that is now 4-1. And this game, it didn't feel like a 4-1 game when it, like, in that first half, did it? It's mad. It really is mad. So, can we increase again as we come forward down the right-hand side? Clements plays this one in. Cannon's got into the box. It's a good challenge. Harness, though, has managed to get it back to Owula. Nearly there, and it's a little bit sort of panicky back there for Peterborough as Johnson now keeps the pressure on them. Just lays it back here to the captain, Naylor. Naylor now to Cannon. Back to Harness. He's in. Andrin's in for his second. He is in. He's onside, is he? Yes, he is. It's 5. It's a brace there for Andrin. I think maybe I should talk about players more before the game, because I was talking about him and he's stepped up to the mark, hasn't he, in this one. But it's a lovely little, I think he's sort of got just nicely under it to sort of chip it a little bit over the dive of the keeper. But I think the keeper's had a bit of a nightmare today. So it's around about 5 minutes or so to go. We've not made any changes because we've been playing really, really well. But I think, obviously with fitness levels and stuff like that, just going to make some changes just before the game ends. But what a game this has been. So we're into the final few seconds of the game. Andrin over this one, looking for a hat-trick. Is he going to get one? Wasn't too far away with that effort, was he? But yeah, confidence is certainly flowing. But like I say, we've got about sort of 15 seconds or so left of this game. Maybe one last effort here for a bit of, oh no, I'm going to say we've took the ball off him. The referee has blown his final whistle. 5. Well, you wouldn't have thought this was going to be a 5-1 game after they hit the post, did you? I mean, absolutely mad. I can't believe that this has ended up being 5-1. It started off with them, really worrying us by hitting the post. It then became sort of 1-1 really quickly, and then we just we just took it to them, didn't we? And I think the crowd really got behind us. And yeah, as you can see, we only had we only had 7 on target, but 5 of them hitting the back of the net. I think a lot of that is down to their goalkeeper. I think he had a bit of a nightmare, especially for a couple of their goals. Keeps us unbeaten, keeps us at the top, and yeah, it's looking good for us. I think promotion is definitely on the cards. So not just be outdone. Look at what happened between Oxford and Hull. 5-4 it finished to Hull. So not only do we get a result over Peterborough, we also get the bonus of Oxford losing as well, in what would have been a massive thriller for the neutral there. You know what I mean? I mean, you could imagine both managers there with no nails left after that nail biter. But what a game that has turned out to be. 5-4. I mean, I thought our game was mad, but yeah, look at that. So massive improvement with our goal difference. Yeah, we've jumped massively regarding that. But as you can see, points wise, it's been a great day as we go into this this EFL trophy match against Plymouth. So we won't be playing obviously in the league, but yeah, even if Peterborough win their game in hand, depending on what result they get, they could go second above Oxford, but there is obviously that 4 goal difference. So it all depends, I suppose, on what they do with their game in hand. So changes obviously were going to be made, and with this being a lesser cup competition, and we're mainly concentrating on obviously getting promotion. So we've got Fulton is going to be coming in goal. Bolton, Nicolaisen, Raggett and Tricker are our back 4. Morris and Close are going to be in the midfield. John Marquis is going to be in behind Bradshaw, who are sort of our striker partnership there, and then Curtis and Williams are out on the wings. So yeah, like I say, just a little bit of sort of fresher legs in there, and also trying to keep the players happy as best as we can. As for the opposition that we're up against, yeah, they're going with a very sitting back defensive, but they've got the 2 strikers, but so they're looking to playing by the looks of it, very counter-attacking style. We did beat them in the league pretty convincingly, but obviously in a cup match it's different. Players seem to have a different mentality, don't they? So I won't be too disheartened if we were to lose this one. Obviously don't want to lose any game, you know what I mean, but like I say, the main concentration is obviously the league. So we'll see how we get on. So as you can see from the crowds and stuff, not many turning up for this one, which you could understand, but hopefully the players will still be able to do a professional job, with a great chance here as Bolton puts this one into the box, and Tom Bradshaw there with a good effort, but unfortunately over the bar. Chance here from a free kick as Williams puts this one into the box, and there we are, Nicolaisen at the far post. It is going to count, and we are taking the lead here in this South Coast derby. Yeah, nice ball in from Williams here, and again catching them out at the far post. Goalkeeper, he's walking around like thinking, what does the ball look like? I mean, if you watch him here, I mean, it's showing like obviously the offside situation, but the goalkeeper, what's he doing there? He's lost completely the flight of the ball, hasn't he? So we reach half time, and that was the only highlight that there was in that first half. But as you can see, shot wise, yeah, we are controlling this match, like, you know, and also with the possession. Yeah, they're sitting back, and it's not worked because we got that goal, didn't we? Like, so they're gonna have to change their tactics because it's definitely not working for them at the moment. So, second half, Williams over another free kick. Similar like situation to the first half. Can we get the same result? Is Nicolaison's there again? He nearly did. He nearly did, didn't he? Like, it was nearly a sort of carbon copy there of the first goal. Switches this play out here to this right-hand side as Williams now looks to take on these two Plymouth players, but he's had to go back here to Morris. Morris knocks it back inside here. Bradshaw looking for options. Finds Bolton as he goes into the box now. Like, playing in, and well, we've managed to squeeze in at that near post. I was going to say, like, I'm not sure. He was looking around, like, and he was looking for options. Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting that to be the option, but it worked out in the end. But as you can see here, I was a little bit sort of like not sure what he was doing here, but Bolton was on the ball. He was sort of waiting. Then he just plays it here to that near post. I mean, it could have gone in itself. I mean, I don't know what the goalkeeper is doing. Goalkeeper's made two fundamental errors here. For Plymouth, it's just mad. Like, you know, as he just went down to his knees, but Bradshaw was quick to react and made sure it went into the back of the net. So, yeah, we're in control. I'm just going to make a few changes. As you can see, Ryan Williams is looking pretty tired, so we'll take him off. To give him a rest. I think it'll be. Which yeah, we'll bring Harness on. I think there, and anyone else maybe. Yeah, we'll bring Jacobs on for Curtis. Like, I think we'll just change the wingers around. Apart from that, a little bit concerned with the 2 yellow cards, but it should be all right. So throw in here for Plymouth, but well intercepted there by substitute Harness. Obviously, quick, like, you know, speed because of obviously coming on and fresh legs and stuff. Bradshaw then with the shot, but it's straight at the goalkeeper, and I'm sure the goalkeeper will be pleased to actually grab hold of the ball this time. Chance here maybe from the corner as Jacobs puts this one into the box. Chance here for Raggett, and is that a penalty? What's happened here? There was a shove in the box, and it is a penalty. Yeah, it looks like John Marcus was pushed down, like, you know what I mean? So stepping up is Bradshaw now from 12 yards out, and he has buried that one into the top corner there. And yeah, it's another. We beat him in the league, and it looks like we've beaten them now, obviously in the cup, and yeah, very convincing result. And doesn't look like Plymouth were a threat at all. They've not even managed to get a shot on target. So there it is, 3-0. They did manage to get 1 shot on target by the end of it, but yeah, very disappointing if you're a Plymouth fan out there. We completely and utterly dominated that match very well, and yeah, it puts us through to the next round. So some other results out there as we got another sort of a derby game going on here. Doncaster and Scunthorpe there, like, you know, taking on each other. Doncaster getting the better of Scunthorpe there. We've got Manchester City under 23s putting out Grimsby. We've got Arsenal under 23s beating Brighton under 23s. Chelsea under 23s are out. MK Dons are beating them. Oxford there, obviously, you know, we know all about them, have beaten Exeter. So yeah, there's some results for you. So a pretty decent episodes goals wise, that's for sure. Like, and Peterborough were able to play their game in hand, and it didn't benefit them. No, 2-2 against Crewe, so they needed to have capitalised there, but weren't able to as they travelled to Crewe. And yeah, it's looking very good for us in the league at the moment. Like I've said it before, we're only, you know, early stages, aren't we? 16 games in, but we are looking very strong, unbeaten, and our challengers of Oxford and Peterborough, or our closest rivals, haven't managed to, like, you know, sort of unseat us at the top of the table, have they? So it's looking good, and confidence is definitely flowing well in the dressing room. And not only that, yeah, we're through in the EFL trophy as well. So yeah, we're out of the two sort of major competitions, like the FA Cup and the League Cup. But yeah, at least if we can maybe pick up the EFL trophy, that'd be a nice little bit of silverware at the end of the season, wouldn't it? Like, to go with, hopefully, the League One trophy as well. Like, that will be very nice indeed, but that's a long way off. Anyway, guys, enjoy Christmas as best as you can with your sort of families, depending on what tier and stuff that you're in, like if you're in the UK, and yeah, I will catch you on the next one, guys. Thank you so much for popping by and supporting the channel and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, guys, like I say, stay safe out there, look after your families. Catch you next time. Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.
Very Merry Christmas to you.